Hey, this is Mack Munro, and I'm the founder and pitmaster of Bravo Zulu Barbecue. So, Bravo Zulu is a Navy term which means nicely done, well done, which I don't want to use that in barbecue because well done is not always a good thing. But we believe our barbecue is some good stuff. I got my interest in barbecue back when I was probably about 5 years old. When my brother was born, he had a christening at my parents' house, and my great uncle Art actually came over. My dad and him dug this huge hole in our backyard. They put a big chunk of beef in there over some coals, some wood coals, put the metal cover over it, and then put dirt over it. Well, for a little kid, I couldn't even fathom what was going on until hours later they dug it out, pulled that piece of meat out. It was wrapped in cheesecloth. And to this day, I can still remember the smell and the taste of that big chunk of beef. That was what hooked me. And so through the years, I've always had a grill. But it wasn't until we moved to Tennessee back about 10 years ago that I got serious. First thing I did is had a pit dug and went back to the underground barbecue. But, I realized then there wasn't a lot of skill involved in that. And so that's when I started to research and get excited about traditional barbecue. I ended up getting a couple of different pits. I ended up competing a bunch, absolutely have fallen in love with it. So the challenge for me is that I love to cook. My wife is really more of a vegetarian, although she'll eat meat. So I don't get to do it all as much as I'd love, which is why I love contests, and I love it when family and friends come over to visit and I can cook for them. So for me, my specialty is brisket. Here in Tennessee, nobody really does it, but I love it. So I try to do my best work on it. I love ribs. Typically, I like those St. Louis cut ribs. I love putting my own rubs and my own sauces on those things. Chicken thighs are my favorite, although I do some drumsticks and some whole chickens. And then, of course, with pulled pork, who doesn't love it? So I've tried different variations. I love to experiment. Contests, although they're fun, they're very restrictive. And people that eat contest food, they think that's good barbecue. Folks, it's not. It pleases the judges, but the real barbecue happens with family and friends. Hey, I would love to be on the show. Please consider having me. I promise I'll be a good contestant and I'll cook you some good food. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.